The bridge's collapse, of course, is leaving so many unanswered questions, including how could a collapse like this structurally happen? Everybody who looks at it says, how did the whole bridge go down?
Right. So joining us now live to give us insight into that question is Virginia Tech engineering professor Roberto Leon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, what do you believe, what factors do you believe played into the collapse?
Well, I think that the public needs to understand that bridges are designed at different points in time. When this bridge was designed, there was relatively no knowledge of big ships hitting bridges, so that this bridge had very little built-in protection. But of course, the other thing that one has to realize is that because this was an enormous load, far larger than anything one could expect, there was no way that this bridge was going to resist that. When you see the video, and I think your viewers have seen that video several times, and you see this enormous mass of the ship coming at a very fragile looking bridge, there was no way that it could withstand it. It is not unexpected, but it is a very rare occurrence, and it is what we consider a high consequence incident. And we're just beginning to see sort of the costs in terms of the hit to the economy of Baltimore and the whole region and the entire United States and even the globe for just this incident. And I think what that leads us to think about is how do we do better with our infrastructure?
Well, do you think this could have been prevented?
Even the best protection system probably would have had a hard time with a ship of this size. What you have to understand is these container ships have grown in size tremendously in the last few years. In fact, this particular ship carries about 10,000 containers. The largest ship nowadays carries about 25,000 containers. And so, you might have designed a bridge protection system 20 years ago for the ships at that time, but you had no idea how big they were going to get. But I would like to emphasize two things. One is the bridge was properly designed. The bridge was in good shape structurally. I do not believe that the bridge contributed in any way, shape, or form to this. And I also want to sort of reassure the public of how rare an occurrence this is. And people really don't need to be worried about driving over bridges. Particularly, I think Virginia does a very good job of taking care of its infrastructure.
All right, very good. Professor Roberto Leon from Virginia Tech, thank you so much. That was very informative. We appreciate your insight on the bridge and the size of the ship and where we are.
Thank you again.